Welcome, and welcome back to those of you who are our favorite listeners. This is Rage in the Cage Reloaded. Yes, I know. Who is this strange person on camera? Well, this week you're in for a little treat. This is Executive Producers Week. That's right. They told me get from behind the camera, get on the scene, and see if I can do what those guys do. So respect to Scotty, respect to Leon. Let me know how I did afterwards. For those of you who are not familiar with the show, first question, where have you been? But let me tell you a little bit about us. We are a platform. If you or someone you know is an up-and-coming hip-hop or dancehall artist, if you want your 3 minutes to shine, if you want to get to meet the world, give us a call, drop us a line. We're on Facebook at Rage in the Cage Reloaded, and we're also on the internet, www.rageinthecagereloaded.com. All right, so reach out to us. We want to hear from you. This week, as always, we have two new artists who are ready to put the smack down. So I'm going to call the first artist to the studio. I see him ready and raring to spit some fire. And he goes by the name of Kajun Wandon. Mr. Kajun, step to the cage.
Yeah, man. Big up for all good people.
Welcome to the set. I got to tell you, first and foremost, you make me feel bad. You're coming on with this Barry White voice, and I sound like somebody from Boys to Men. But no worries, we'll make it work. Kajun, first story. How you feeling?
Yeah, me feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah, man. You, man.
Me? Is that how I feeling? No, you got a battle, not me. All right, first question for you. We all want to know, why Kajun Wandon? Why not cinnamon Wandon? Why not curry Wandon? Why Kajun?
Kajun and seasoning that having everything in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just like all the seasoning, they having everything in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can get everything from.
So your style has everything?
Yeah.
All right. We only do hip-hop and dance hall. You think you can manage those?
Well, we mostly sing dance. I mean, stick to dance.
You stick to dance hall. Uh-huh.
Dance hall artist, man.
All right. Couple questions. Number one, have you seen any of our previous battles?
Well, I've seen all.
You've seen all?
Yeah.
All right. So this is all you do. If you want to come and battle, make sure you listen, you tune in, and you get ready. You think you got what it takes?
Well, I know I got what it takes, and I got more.
You got more?
Yeah.
Oh, I beg your pardon. All right. When you go to the studio, actually, have you recorded before? You never recorded. Have you been on stage before? Oh, wow. So this is your first time? This is your...
Well, I've been in the studio before, but never recorded. Big up Juggle for Life. Check. Old man think that.
Have you ever battled before? Oh, wow. Okay. Are you nervous for today?
Not really.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your journey as an artist, some of the struggles and how you keep yourself motivated.
Well, you just write. You just write for relief, you know.
The stress.
Yeah, you know. Just write and just decide to just write, and then like when me here, I just continue.
So anytime we see you writing, we know that the boss pissed you off, your woman annoyed you, the tax man come and harass you, something like that.
Not all the time. Sometimes I'm reading, me play in my head, and I'm like, yeah, you know. The song they forgot upon the rhythm, or the song they fit the rhythm, they good.
I see. All right, so here's what I want to do now. I want to give you a chance to do an elevator pitch. I want you to look at the camera. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, and I want you to tell whoever's on that camera why they should stop looking at any other artist and why they should pick you. Ready? Go.
Well, they should pick me because, you know, I see a place how you come from, and I can't hold on to get to you. But differently, nice, man. A couple flows, got good flows, good lyrics, you know. Everything does, me feel everything point for me, check. Yeah, man.
You're nice.
Yeah.
You know, you're from Antigua, right?
Yeah.
You know, in Antigua, when we say you're nice, that has a certain meaning.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're that nice, not that nice today. Okay, that sounds like a yes. All right, so he had a few drinks before he came to the battle, and we'll hear all of it come out to the lyrics. All right, Kajun, respect. We're going to now call this week's challenger. And this is an historic moment for Rage in the Cage Reloaded, because this week we have, step to the cage, our first ever female contestant, and she goes by the name of Jay.
Hey guys, what's up?
Welcome.
Hi.
You're ready to represent for all the women?
I think so.
And you're ready to go and tear off some people's face? Oh, okay. She,
I don't want to, you know what I mean?
But why you don't want to tear off his face?
It's gonna hurt so good.
So you want, okay. It's gonna hurt so good when I tear his face off. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna say. All right, question.
Yeah.
When you got the call, hey, we want you to be on Rage in the Cage, what went through your mind?
Honestly, my mind flashed back to me watching 106 Impact every Friday, Freestyle Friday, and how much I was like, yo, I wish we could do something like that, you know? And then this is happening in reality, so I was like, whoa, I'm a part of something, you know?
Nice. So you got a good feeling, got all those butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah, they're still here. Mark you, they're still lurking around.
So one artist has alcohol in his stomach, the other one has butterflies. Okay, for the kids out there looking to get into music, what inspiration would you give them to stick to it?
Just who you are is music. Your chemistry, everything about you, your build up is music. So if that's what you love, just go for it. No matter what genre, no matter what. It could be reggae or soca, I don't know, but just go for it because it's you.
If you got a call today, let's say a record label calls and says, hey, we want to sign you up. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
You're ready?
Yeah, I love music. I think that's the big point. The big picture is that I love music.
All right. I want to ask you a controversial question, so please don't feel bad for putting you on the spot.
Okay.
There are some artists that say, you know what, I want to be able to use any words in my battle, all the F's and the R's and everything else in the alphabet. And there's some artists that are like, nah, you can't do that. What is your take on using foul language in a battle?
I think time and place. You know, like at some point, you know, you got to remember that you are performing for an audience, and at some point, I know you get carried away. So one slip is okay, but you can't expect someone to understand you if that's all you're saying. Get me?
And then when you're playing it on air, all you're hearing is beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my $1 million question for you. Suppose you're in an elevator and you're standing next to a big name artist, Vibes or whomever, and you had, let's say, a 10-15 seconds to talk to them. You know what? Let me give you some inspiration. Casper, you have a button over there that's marked Do Not Touch. Could you squeeze that button for us?
Yo, this is Shaggy, and you're definitely in tune to what? Rage in the Cage, yeah, definitely got it love.
So here's my question to you. Say you had Shaggy in front of you, or let's say I'm Shaggy. What would you say to me in that 10 seconds in the elevator?
It wasn't me. I'm just I'm just playing. That would be the icebreaker, definitely. Because I'd probably be nervous as ever. That's just my personality. I get nervous, so I'll keep some small talk, but I'll definitely break the ice by telling a joke or something.
It wasn't you with the butterflies. All right, so that was artist 2. We'll be back shortly. So you've heard it from the first 2 artists. We're going to take a quick commercial break because the next time you guys hear my voice, it is going to be crazy. Welcome back to Rage in the Cage Reloaded. Now it's time to get hot and heavy. But before we do, we got to go to the judges panel, the judges, jury, and executioner, and tell you a little bit about the persons who will be deciding this week's outcome. Our first judge, he is an actor, entertainer, comedian, a poet, a writer. He will be gracing the stage in Antigua and Barbuda, and he most recently was playing Jerry in the play Mama and Her Boys, and he also has a song, Drinking Rum. He goes by the name of General Scuddy.
Like so. Big boss.
Our second judge is a retiree from one of our seasons on radio, a 5-time undisputed Rage in the Cage winner. He was also the first artist to actually get a job after having been on the show. And for those of you who don't know, he still owes us commission. He goes by the name of Pablo.
Yes, sir.
Our third judge, Jay Abnormal, recording artist, recording music for over 7 years. He has hits like Come In On Me Island, and of course his big line, And So We Go. Jay Abnormal.
That done the place, you know? Everything good?
And our third, and our DJ, known affectionately in a lot of the shows in Antigua and Barbuda, he's not a ghost, but he's very friendly, and please, he was born to play music. He might look quiet and simple, but when he touches the ones and twos, everything goes off the chain. DJ Casper. All right, so I've introduced the judges. Now I need to bring back the 2 artists. Artists, if you please. And while they come, I'll be relaying the rules. So we have Kajun Wandon. He will be Rage 1, R-A-G-E, and the number 1. And we have Jay, and she will be Rage 2. Gentlemen, lady, I'm going to go over the rules. There will be at least 2 rounds of battle. There will be 30 seconds in each round. You will go first, Rage 1, and then you will go second. Thereafter, we will go to the judges for their decision. There will be no cursing, and I will repeat, there will be absolutely no cursing. There will be no sexually explicit lyrics. If either artist curses or uses sexually explicit lyrics, automatic disqualification. And please, there's a certain word that begins with N. We do not use that here either. Do you understand, Rage 2? Rage 1, do you understand? DJ Casper, I've dropped the intro, I've dropped the rules, I just needed to drop the beat, where we drop one of these artists.
Yeah. Definitely that. Big up Hilltop shit. Yo, Chica press, never fit to kill somebody. Where you feel gun can rapid and me go clap it can me angry. Chica press, where you feel collect gunshot in a body. When the rifle them a beat them can't come play. Run out of me back here sick. Gun full of clipper where you feel now run dog. Where you feel you make clip them stand very tall. Cause from my defeat then me gun longer than China wall. Some of these them key but them go find them over back wall a float. Chica press, them float like boat.
That's it. 30 seconds. That was Rage 1, R-A-G-E, and the number 1. DJ Casper, pull up the beat. Right, Rage 2.
Yeah. What? Okay. Now I'm back in this game again, but really, I never left. I see you over here, you learning, yeah, take some steps. Boy, you young to me, and I'm an elder, so you know what to do. Salute my fella, I'm harder than you, your crew, and everybody. Hear my words flow clearly, brother. I do this easy, I do this breezy, and you can't faze me. It's rockabye, baby, cause this boy is crazy, and I go in a different zone. I'ma kill you off and spit you off like I'm a metronome.
That's it. Hear me clearly. That was round 1. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back for round number 2. All right, welcome back, and we are ready for round 2. Same rules as round number 1, but before we do, we're going to introduce a little googly. In this round, your theme is going to be beach. So whether you want to talk about sand, jellyfish, whatever, it's entirely up to you, but we need for you to mention something about beach in your battle. Got it? DJ Casper, lock the cage.
Yeah, check it. Kajun Wandon. No shot in a my gun like Sunday a beach. When me step on them, tell them in a too much a preaching. My gun stick on them like some leech away you feel. Say me sick in a me head gun. Yam them like hot meal. Shot a fire, gun pan rapid, never afraid to clap it. Me head that at me when me fire shot, take shot in a body. Ya must see sick in a your head, me I will make some maddy. Try feed this key but me will run up in a your residence. Me sick me head chip, tell them me head a flip. Where you feel you can diss me gun them. I lose it.
That's it. 30 seconds. That was 30 seconds, Rage 1. All right, Rage 2, you ready?
Yeah.
Your theme is going to be personal hygiene. Do you understand your theme? Personal hygiene. DJ Casper, 30 seconds, lock the cage.
So fresh, so clean. Yeah, personal hygiene. Yeah. Listen, yo, now, and this is simple. So I'ma do it real quick and end this show. And I'll tell you next week I'm ready, so let's go. This is not a competition, he is just doing a trial. I'm ready for next week, let this thing go viral. And bring all the hard ones, and bring all the sick ones, and bring all the tough ones. Don't bring no beginners. I'm ready, and I'm...
That's it. 30 seconds. That was Rage 1, R-A-G-E, and the number 1. Whew. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, so now, going to go to the judges to get their judges' decision. Let us start with judge number 1, Wildlife himself, General Scuddy.
So, artist number 1, big up yourself. Artist number 2, big up yourself. Well, that was an intense battle. Yeah, for the first time I seen a female battle like that. And that was an intense.
She represented.
Battle. Yeah, she represented well. Boy, I tell you, I need you in the camp, wildlife camp, you know. Well, artist number 1, the mic. You have to know how to hold the mic when you're using the microphone. Otherwise, people will not be able to hear you. What you're saying, you will sound muffled. And you did a lot of that in both rounds. So we could hardly hear what you're saying, but I could hear the fierceness in the battle though. And artist number 2, you brought the rage, and he was good. But both artists, just keep your heads up and life will take you somewhere you want to be. Like so. All right, that was judge number 1, DJ Scuddy. Judge number 2, five-time champion retiree, Pablo. Tell us what you thought.
Well, like Scotty said, it was a very intense battle. Both artists had high energy, they brought the vibes, which is normal. But my girl Jay brought a little extra, you know what I mean? You could see it in the body language, in the lyrics, you know what I mean? It was very creative on her part. Kajun did his thing too, of course. To me, he came with an idea and he was going to stick to his guns, literally, because that's mostly what he was discussing. Even after introducing the off the top word, he still went with the guns, even though he's supposed to be talking about beaches. Not that he didn't throw it in there, because I noticed that he did that, he made sure. But to me, he wasn't creative enough, you know what I mean? And I think that's an aspect he can improve on. Yes, we know this is a battle. Yes, you want to have certain things, but you need to bring that creativity to it. It can't just be the one topic all the time. Jay, she was very creative and her energy levels were a little higher than Kajun's.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, judge number 2. That's Pablo. Mr. Coming on the Island. Coming to the judge's decision. Let's hear what you thought.
So eager, Well, first of all, big up to the 2 artists them, It takes a lot of courage to be in front of that camera and do what you just did, Because I know the pressure. It was an intense battle. One sentence I would like to say is, expect the unexpected, Round 1, well, I shouldn't say round 1, but the person that went first, Rage 1. You came with your vibes. I like your vibes, but certain aspect of it you could tighten up on, other than just like the mic holding, like your word of speech, it could be more clearer. Because even if you have the microphone right there, I prefer that you speak up. You could speak up, project your voice more, express yourself more. That's just like a little downfall. Rage 2, yeah, I like her flow. She knows her work. You understand what I'm saying? As she says, she's not ready for the trial. She's ready to kill anybody. So I'm ready to see that. Same for round 2. I just would like to say, keep up the good work, and let's see who's the winner.
All right. Thank you so much, Jay Abnormal. Okay, so you heard it from the judges panel. Now, before we tell you who won this week's episode, you will remember in the last episode, we asked you to submit pictures and videos of you interacting with coconut water. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually show you the winning clip of the person who won from the coconut water set. All right, welcome back. That was very interesting. I didn't know you could do that many things with coconut water. These people are something else. All right, so now we need to have the judges' decisions. All right, welcome back to Rage in the Cage Reloaded, and I'm telling you, it is hot and it is heavy up in here. So you just saw the 2 artists, they just had a battle, and now the tough part, the part where we turn over the belt to one artist and thank the other one for showing up. So the winner for this week's battle, and in this case, both of you will be new, and new Rage in the Cage freestyle champion, Rage 2, the girl, Jay. Well done. All right, before we vanish, I want to get a couple words from Kajun Wandon. Kajun, anyone you want to big up before you clear up?
Yeah, big up the whole Grace fam still, check. Yeah, man. Different. Big up Juggle for Life. He's supposed to walk in my old man, but never walk with him. Still.
Next time, bring your old lady. Now, not because you didn't win. That didn't mean you lost, all right? Just bear that in mind. Jay, congrats. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. And it hurts so good.
It hurts so good. I'm sorry.
Any shout outs you want to give before we close out?
Just big up to all my real friends, them. They already know who they are. Not much talking, they already know.
Okay, so you're not bigging up your fake friends?
Of course. It's all love. Always love. Always hearts.
All right, so big up the fake friends, big up the real friends, big up the ones who are nice and the ones who have butterflies in their stomach. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, keep it locked. Rage in the Cage Reloaded. Share us on Facebook, and we are out.
Bye.